This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars, Lavelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see one of the top teams in this conference, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kernstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Gamecocks will kick this deep to get us going. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
And this one is caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw. It's Retzlaff. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A play action looking to throw. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Finds his man, has the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Now it's second down here. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass. It's Retzlaff. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, BYU. A great catch and run for 6. And they get set now to try the PAT.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's past the marker and still going. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Short pass finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's 3rd and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Dropping back, it's Sellers. He's got it near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line. So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. Looking to throw it again. Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback's got it on the option. Breaks into open space. Muscles past the defender. Softball brought down after a nice run.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it second and medium. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
BYU 7, South Carolina 0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. On first down, it's play action. Grab down the middle. It's Bachmeier. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Gets made on the out route. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
That completion makes it second and short. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Short throw complete to the tight end. In the clear at the 25. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups And they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the goal line. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep him short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's in. Touchdown, South Carolina. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking to throw. It's Retzlaff. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. All the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field, trying to build on this lead before halftime. They got off to a slow start, but they've gotten it going here in the second quarter. Takes the handoff on the counter play. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Bootleg looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? To throw, it's Sellers. Looking right, this one caught.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
That's caught. It's Barkmeyer. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. That completion makes it second and medium. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Zips it down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. It's a short return. You make the tackle at the 25. But what a play for this defense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Caught in the backfield. It's Ryan. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Hits the running back in the flat. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air, it's Retzlaff. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
He knocks it through with confidence. And they've regained the lead. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Bennett. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Past the 30. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And the Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Play action here on first down. And he finds the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. It's an out route. The catch made. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. To throw, it's Sellers. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
So with just seconds left before halftime, out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to tie things up at the break. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will tie the score as halftime approaches. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, it's a big stop here by this defense. Tie game, just getting into the second half, make some good adjustments, good awareness there on that third down play, and now it sets up for fourth down.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on first down. He shreds the tackle. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the grab way downfield. They're just outside the red zone now.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
To the air, it's Sellers. He's looking deep again. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they jump on top here in the second half. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you've got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down. We're going to throw the football. Finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, BYU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the quarterback keeps it here. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
First down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass, it's Sellers. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. Gamecocks will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he finds his target. He has the first.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. The sure hands. It's Brown. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. They'll hand it off. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, what a grab. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Gamecocks hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Looking to pass here. Gets rid of it on the move. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Chris, it's a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Quick throw to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. And the Cougars come up to the line in a hurry. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the move now. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Got got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Sellers. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down, looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, he breaks free. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. The misfire on the pass as time in the period runs out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Throwing off play action. Quick completion to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there. And the Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Sellers. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Protection looked good. The timing between the quarterback and the receiver looked pretty good. Ball was put right where the receiver should be able to make that catch, just unable to hold on.
Incompletion makes it second down. Looking to throw again. Checks this down to the running back.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
What a job by this quarterback here on 4th down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
Quarterback keeps the football. Some hard running there through a tackle. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Moves out of the pocket. Powering through a tackle. To be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. It gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal up that loss.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. He's running out of time here. Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Back to throw. It's Sellers. Defense is coming after him. Touchdown, South Carolina. They jump on top now here in the 4th. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
38, BYU, 31.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Close to the tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Receiver in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Retzlaff. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Bachman. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency, and that's a great example that he's up to it.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. This 1st and 10. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
And on the carry, he's heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Touchdown, BYU. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
And now a crucial PAT attempt. PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And now the first play of this drive, they're set up at the 37. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks right and lets it fly. It's caught, still going inside the 10. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
the end of regulation with the score all time.
So one explosive play has put this offense in scoring position, getting close now to the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Second down after that previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Trying for a pick six to win the game. Could take it all the way. Across the 40. Inside the 20. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a